Hello there, everyone. Okay, so yeah, this is a little bit different than where I left you, which was outside Mountain Knot City. In fact, right now we are in my safe house. Does it say it on the floor? Sam Bridges. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. So yeah, we're in the safe house, which is quite a way away from Mountain Knot City in some respects. We're right by the Timefall farm. So I can respect that's a bit of a jump. I mean, there's the one by the weather station. And yeah, this is where we were last time. So quite a bit of a difference. So, what has happened? Well, first of all, I did what I said. I made my way from Mountain Knot City. And I think this darker line demonstrates it that I made my route all the way back to the depot. I think I also took a weird and wonderful route this way for some reason. Managed to get back this way, thankfully. Man, that was a rough journey, though. I'll tell you, I actually cheesed it a little bit on the return journey. I should have recorded it, really. When you can see here, I was making my way down the mountain, if you like, or down the hill, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to try going in the water for the simple fact I've got no cargo that I needed to keep safe. So I thought I'm going to go in the water. And yeah, I managed to go quite a distance with it. It's this line, I think, here. Yeah, it's this line here. So yeah, it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun just trying to travel that way because I've never actually deliberately gone in the water to try and save walking. But yeah, it was a fun little experiment. Yeah, I tried doing the same thing there, and yeah, I just ended up not doing it well. So yeah, once I got to the depot, I decided, right, I'm going to just fast travel, and I came down here. I could understand why some of you might think, why did you come down here? And there's a very simple reason. There is a prepper around this area here, which we're going to visit today. Why? Why not? That's a simple answer for that. Honestly, I just want to get this guy on the network. I think he's going to be useful in the long run. Plus, I would like to just take I won't say a detour, but I would like to try and get to Mama's place, but do a few deliveries on the way. So, we may have some mail, but we're going to neglect it. I don't want to do too many mail episodes consecutively because, if anything, they're a drain on my voice. So we'll see how it goes. Plus, this safe house is level 2, as you can tell by the little pop-up down the right. So yeah, I decided to colour it blue. Yeah, why not? Alright, so let's leave the private room. Let's get out there. We shouldn't get a BB scene. Oh, we have. Alright, well, enjoy, folks.
Take a look. This is what the world looked like hundreds of millions of years ago. It was just one big continent. And do you know what this is? The moon. I'll show you the real thing soon. I promise. The whole wide world will be yours to explore. You'll be able to go wherever you want. Even the moon.
Alright, I wasn't expecting that one, but yeah, I do like Mads in this. I think I've said that plenty of times. Also, I found out that I could summon this guy, or this buddy bot. I didn't realise that. So when I got out here, I was like, hang on, have I got the buddy bot around here? So I just happened to go on the map. And I think I might be able to demonstrate it slightly here. Oh, he's too close. Let me just move a little bit. That might help. Too many icons in this little spot. Here we go. So that should help a little bit. There we go. So the buddy bot. And as you can see, I should be able to change his mode. So I could go for standby mode right now, which yeah, the bottle head to the nearest facility connected to the carrier network. Once it arrives there, it will be stowed in the hangar and placed on standby. The cargo being carried by the bot can be viewed via the facility's private locker. Now, we don't want that. We're going to have it on follow mode, as we have been. But it's a pretty cute idea that you can just summon it, because when you think, I was down here, and I summoned it all the way up here by, well, it says up here, the ruined shelter, but it's more around here where the craftsman is. Oh, it is the craftsman where it was. So, yeah, it travelled 3,000 metres to get to me. So, I was really impressed by that. So, if ever you're in dire need of some cargo, as long as you're on the Carol network, you can summon this thing and it'll help you. And yeah, I was really impressed because I thought, oh, it won't get to me. It'll probably say it struggled to climb a mountain or something. But even though it can say that, it didn't. So, I'm very impressed. Also, I had a bit of fun doing this. Just climb on and send it to the nearest base within the Carol network, which just so happens to be, in this instance, the Timefall farm. Also, whilst I was just faffing around last night, I only played this for about an hour, but it feels like I did a lot. I built some zip lines, so we've now got a little route around the mule camp, which, whilst not the most important thing, because sometimes you do want to go inside the camp, it was important to me just so that we had a way around it if we need to be speedy. So I enjoyed that. Before we go anywhere else, I wouldn't mind actually going through the camp and just seeing if they've respawned or not. I love it. I really love it. It's a cute little thing. It's like, there's nothing to it. It's just a little robot, but I like it. I'm easily pleased. Okay, so take on orders. Now, we have got a pizza order, which I believe there's a piece of mail for, but I haven't been able to read it. Well, I haven't read it yet, but I know what this delivery is. It's actually the delivery I did right before I started recording this series. So, yeah, it's a very tricky one. I did not enjoy it, I'll be honest. But we'll give it a go. As you've seen, Peter Langley, it's right at the top end of the map, up by Lake Knot City, and the Timefall Farms is almost as far south as you can get. So it's a long one. It says 60-minute delivery limit. You can do it in about 15 to 20, I think. But with you want to try and get there fast, so it's still awkward. All right, so in the meantime, we have got some standard orders, I believe. And the ones we're going to do today are the junk dealer. And I think these ones are actually done. Yeah, so the only one we're going to do today is the junk dealer. But as I said, I don't want to do that yet. I want to actually go this way. Now, the issue is, our little buddy here, he's not going to be able to hang around with us if we go into a different facility. So, what we're going to do is we're going to store him here. I think we can store him here. Yeah, hangar. Here we go. So, yeah, just hang around in here for now, buddy. I really wish I could name him. Hi. It'd be great if you could actually name them, though. That's just one thing that I'm like, oh. But I kind of get it, but I'm like, really? You couldn't just give us that little bit of freedom? Okay, I'm running back and forth a lot here, I know. I'm just trying to remember what I'm doing. I'm on my own goofiness. So yeah, we've got a private locker. Let's just grab some things. We don't want those two floating carriers because they are sucky compared to the rest we've got. We're not going near these guys, so we can ignore that. Equipment. So I have got a level 1 speed skeleton still, so no changes there. We'll grab these two non-lethal assault rifles again, just in case we go through the mule camp. We'll grab a stun bomb. Container repair spray, why not? PCC level 1s I don't think I'll need, but I'll just take one in case I need to build a post box or something. Floating carriers, take them. And blood bag, why not? And I think that is it, because the rest of them are like building materials. So let's go carry on back and auto-organize. Yep, that should be all fine. All right. So I am curious what happens next, I'll be honest. I'm hoping that the mules haven't respawned, but it feels like a bit of time has passed, so it would not be the biggest surprise. Again, I hope not, because they're a pain in the backside to navigate around, but we aren't actually going through them. But, actually, I think we're alright, because that truck's still there. Let's just ping this and see. Yeah, they're all unconscious still, that's great. That is fantastic. So yeah, I'll take it slow for a second. We've got a zip line there. We've got a zip line there, I believe, and there's one right by the entrance to the Timefall farm, so it's a nice and easy way to get inside. Plus, it's not that far away from my safe house as well, so that's quite handy if I just want to stow stuff in my private locker there and just have a quick and easy way of maybe raiding this place. What I will say, just from my limited time playing on this difficulty, you can get some great rewards for raiding these camps, for the simple reason they drop high density materials every time you kill one, pretty much. Kill a mule, kill a terrorist. So yeah, it's quite helpful. By the way, I keep saying to myself, I'm going to have to try and remember to call them demons. I don't think there is a filter on YouTube that will catch me if I'm saying the word terrorist, but it feels like a red flag kind of word, so I'm going to have to try and remember to say homo demons or something like that. Yeah, you never know. YouTube's such a funny thing. But yeah, I didn't build this one with going to. I did build that one down there. I've actually built a few on the way up to the weather station. So we have got a nice journey route up there. But in the meantime, we're just going to skip a bit of climbing and go this way. So red, some numbers, red 405107, you built me a nice zip line, so thank you. But we're going to go a bit further now if we can. Now, if I was building this on the network, I'd be getting a zip line to make sure I could get as close to this area as possible. For all I know, someone has done it, because as you saw, we did leave the car on network, but I don't know. Yeah, the door's shut already here, so we can't actually get in here, sadly. Oh, my speed skeleton's ruined. Damn. Okay, so we can't do anything here. He's got his shelter door shut. I wish there was a way of checking that before making your way up. Sorry, I thought my door had, the door had opened. Alright, have I got that speed skeleton on my... sorry, not speed skeleton, the power skeleton, no. I didn't realise that the skeleton was damaged. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have come all this way with a damaged one. So, yeah, we're going to have to make our way back to the Timefall farm with a ruined skeleton, which means no benefits. It's basically like the start of the game. So, not a great start here. I mean, 13 minutes recording. Yeah, this could be a slow start. But yeah, this is the beauty of zip lines. Just me, even though you can look here and go, well, hang on, there's no mules there, it just means I haven't got to run. You know, when I've got no active skeleton available, it's like, alright, at least I haven't got to run. So yeah, just one more right there, pretty much by the time safe house. Arguably I could have dropped it somewhere around here, but may as well get to the end. Hey, I've already had some likes for it. Nice one, whoever you were, thank you. 57 likes. You know, as far as like the YouTube synergy for a series like this, it's like I'd love to say, right, can I get 57 likes for this video? But to be honest, right, I would take getting 57 views. I would take getting 5 views. You can live in hope. When my channel is as it is at the time of recording, it's like, yeah, don't get greedy.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help.
See, I'm generous. I give out likes. Alright. So, first of all, because I'm no old forget if I don't do it, let's craft a speed skeleton. So, where is it? Here we go. Let's equip it. And this one we can recycle. Ooh, hit the wrong button. Try that again. Destroyed. Yeah, I didn't even realise that I got destroyed. Like, you know, I didn't realise it was that low. I feel like the skeletons don't tend to give you a heads up. They just go and it's like, oh, damn. So, before we go to the junk dealer, because I'm actually going to try and do something cheesy with the junk dealer. I'm just going to show you this. I remember when we got here, or not long after we got here, I saw this rope and I was like, okay, someone decided to go and have a bit of fun, you know, climbing up to the top. But yesterday when I got here, I saw these little arrows, which for the record, just let me release this. Let me give this a like. Because when you see it, it's obvious. Someone's saying, look up. But when I was just passing by it the first time, I was like, oh yeah, someone's just saying, you know, the prepper shelter, if you like, is up ahead. You know, just go forward. It's only when I'm thinking it through, I'm going, ah. You have that moment of realization going, ah, there's something up there. And it's not like a big thing, it's just a memory chip. But when you don't realize it, like you haven't maybe done a Odradek ping, you don't realize. So I'm grateful someone did that. It's like, thank you, you've just helped me out. And I am going back down, so I will throw the rope, obviously, but I want to make sure I give this rope a like as well, because some people have done great things for fellow players here, so it's worth thanking them. Now, let me do a ping. There it is. I knew it was up pretty close to the top, but I wasn't sure where exactly. So yeah, grab the rope and let's make our way down. Because you're on the actual network, you can't do too much here. I've got to say though, I wonder what someone did to get up there. That isn't an easy climb, to say the least. I can only imagine someone maybe built something that could then propel them up, but yeah, that is one hell of a tough climb. So, we've got that one that we just collected from the roof, and we've got one from somewhere else, which I think might have been a mule terrorist camp. So, let's get the memory chip data. It's hot still in this country, so I've got a glass full of ice right now.
Oh, this will be right at home in my collection.
How did you get this? I don't know what to say, except thanks.
I find them weird. It's as if they were like, we want to give you a little thank you or a personal thank you from someone for these things, but it's like, these things have got no connection to these characters. They've just got to pop them up with something. So we've got a Sentinel 1/6 Luden's action figurine, and we've got a soap bubble. Alright, so we can have a nosy at them at some point. Now, I don't particularly want to do the order for Sam. I might do it sometime, but I don't want to do it now. I'm just going to be blunt. It's a bit of a pain in the backside. So, yeah, we're skipping that. So instead, we're going to go to the junk dealer. I would like to get his order up and running. There isn't one for the Carol Artist Mother, is there? No. That would have been nice. The Carol Artist's Mother is a good location. Well, actually, let me try and get a few more of them if I can. There we go. Yeah, the Carol Artist's Mother, she gives Chiral boots as a reward sometimes. So, they're very good. So, yeah, if I can get them, I will. We'll summon our buddy bot as well. Here we go, summon this. Let's bring him up. And we're going to carry all the cargo on our back. Let's auto arrange. Now, we've got two options. We're able to carry all this on our back, or we can put it on the buddy. Here he is, he just appears out of thin air. Alright, so, are you coming out, buddy? That's it, that's it. So, ride the buddy bot. And send to nearest delivery destination. So we're heading to the junk dealer. Now, I'm actually genuinely curious how he gets on with this. I say he. I think I'm personifying it as he, whereas it's technically it. But, yeah, I am really curious how it gets on. The advantage is if it does seem like it's going bad, I can always hop off and just finish the journey myself. But yeah, I just found this goofy. I mean, I haven't actually done a delivery with it, just to be clear. When I did a delivery to the weather station yesterday, we actually got that to 7-star. Not 7-star, I wish it was 7-star. We got to 5-star. But yeah, I actually had the cargo on the buddy bot, but I kind of regret doing it because the order was a time delivery one, and I was thinking, hang on, I can get there quick. But if I put the cargo on the buddy bot, and that thing isn't as quick. Alright. You've piqued my interest, buddy bot. Why are we going this way? You see, I'm at the mercy of the AI here, so I've got no clue what it's doing. yesterday it was struggling to go this way, so... Alright, Sam seems to think it's good. But yeah, I'm curious. I mean, we put this zip line up yesterday and the buddy bot was having a bit of trouble climbing down. I actually got a message saying that it was going into standby mode, which is essentially going back to the nearest facility. And I'm thinking, alright, well, we seem to be coping a lot better now. So yeah, it really got me interested. I assume it wants to go across the river. But potentially it could... I mean, I don't know if it's going to go through BT territory. I don't think I crafted any pneumatic grenades. So if it decides to go near that route, then I'm going to have to alter my plans a little bit. Because I don't particularly want to try and get through BTs whilst riding the buddy bot. Okay, so I can kind of get what it's thinking. It's decided, right, if I climb up this, then I can come down here and cross that bridge there. Okay, that makes some sense. Again, it wouldn't be my personal choice because you're getting close to the mule camp. Again, maybe it's aware the mule camp's down, so it's doing it that way. By the way, this is very low effort gaming for me, I tell you. You know, I'm just literally commenting on what this thing's deciding to do. But yeah, it's a pretty fun little way of playing. I mean, I can still control Sam to a degree. I can still do this. I'm Sam! But yeah, again, I'm curious, if the mules had been here, would it have come this way? Because the sensor pinger's there. Or the sensor pole, I should say. The sensor pole pings. But yeah, is it going to try and cross the river? I think it could. I don't think there's red water on that river, but I might be mistaken. Because I do seem to remember that this is where the otter hood came into effect. Well, we'll soon find out. Well, hopefully you're all getting an idea of how the world map builds, because when you think, we were up there pretty much yesterday, in the Mountain Knot region. And yeah, you can tell just by looking at the horizon, it's going to get a lot harder to traverse soon. It's why I don't mind taking it slow in an episode like this. I'm thinking, you know what? This is an easy delivery. There are going to be a lot harder ones. Yeah, BuddyBot wants to go this way. Alright, I am surprised. I mean, like I say, it got to me quite fine. Yesterday or the day before. Well, it was yesterday. So it can do these journeys. But I'm just a little bit surprised it's chosen to go this way. I mean, I'd have thought it'd have crossed that bridge and tried to go around, like over the horizon there, by the waterfall. Thought I'd just look at it. I mean, as well, this thing hasn't got stamina, so it can keep going. And I assume as long as it's on the chiral network, it's got battery. But still, it's a bit interesting. Ooh, is there anything up there? Just with the rope and ladder, I wondered if there was a memory chip or something. I've never... Oh, hang on, there is a memory chip there. Yeah, dismount a second. I just saw the memory chip here. I'm like, alright, I want to have a look at this. No point laying it, just passing it by. I know I've just gone off path, if you like, but yeah, it's something reasonably interesting. And BuddyBot's following us, so it's not like we can't resume our journey in a moment. I'm still confused why it decided to go the water route, though, because that is a slower pathway. Alright, well, buddy. Here you go. And, yeah, it's a delivery destination. I'll let you lead the way again. Yeah, I didn't realise there was anything here. There isn't anything else, is there, that I've missed? No, all good. Alright. So, again, I'm still trying to get the map in my mind. And how I shoot... when I say the map in my mind, in terms of, like, the history of the map. And I can only assume that stuff like this... well, Sam's in the way. Like that bridge that's collapsed. I can only assume that's South Knot City that was destroyed. Because when you hear the conversations and the interviews, South Knot City did seem to take a bit of a hit. If I recall correctly, Fragile saved half of the city, but she didn't save all of it. So it does make me wonder if that is what happened, essentially. That she managed to get the nuke out of the main of the city, but she didn't get that far out. But again, maybe I've misread the interaction then. Maybe there was another nuke that damaged half of the city, but then she did save the rest of it with the nuke. I'm not 100% sure there. But either way, she was slandered a bit. So yeah, I am wondering if this is connected, because I wouldn't say this is a crater or anything. It's not like, you know, you think to yourself, damn, you can tell there was a nuke here. But there was obviously damage. I mean, you look at that and it's obvious that it was once a road. Or a bridge at the very least. And you've got these markings on the ground that to me does seem like a crater markings. It's not volcanic. Interesting. I'm really curious how this episode's going to be perceived. I'm curious if any of you have just skipped past it a bit like, oh, it's just like the buddy do it. Oh. I mean, I love this bit of the game as well. Like, you can just look at the horizon and see a place that you've already been, like the weather station. I just think it's cool. I'll say it though, this buddy bot is really taking the harder routes. I mean, I'm impressed. I honestly thought it would go all around the houses to try and get to a destination. You know, I thought we'd go to the weather station. I thought we'd go to south of Lake Knot City Depot. I thought it'd be going something like that. Instead, it seems to be trying to take the most direct route, which is good, but it's also surprising. I mean, I honestly didn't think it'd try and cross that river. For love nor money did I think that. Okay, what is that on the horizon? I can't see from here. Again, if this is BT territory, I'm diverting. Because I get a feeling it is. I think this is Big Boomoo BT territory. Actually, let's get on the map. Ah, Mama's Lab's not far away, so we're actually close to where we need to go for the main story. Because that is Mama's zipline. Ah, okay. That's not too bad then. So we kind of have to go... We'll probably have to go through the BT territory simply because that is where... Well, that's probably the route it's going to take us. I hope it doesn't, but that seems to be the way the AI's mapped it. I mean, surely not. Surely not. I don't know. If it takes you through BT territory, that's a bit lame, because even though Sam could hold his breath, he can't hold it indefinitely, and you're then at the mercy of the AI. Although, again, I don't know if he permanently sends BTs because he's not moving. It kind of makes me want to experiment, but equally I don't want to damage my cargo, so I'm in 3 or 4 minds on it. Oh, hang on. Got a memory chip there. Is that Mama's lab? To the left. Okay. Yeah, I think that might be Mama's lab there. Well, we have got a memory chip here, so I wouldn't mind having a quick nosy at it. That definitely looks like South Knot City. Let's just dismount a second. I like that thing just makes a noise as if to say, you're getting off. I'm doing all this travelling and I'm taking you to where you want and you're still moaning. Alright, I don't know who you are. Z, thank you for the Carol Bridge, but apologies that I'm talking over your music because, yeah, I don't particularly want to have a cheap strike on my name, if that makes any sense. It makes sense to me, but it doesn't make sense to YouTube. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I just have a go at YouTube every episode when it comes to stuff like this. Alright, to our destination. Let's go. Buddy Bat. I am genuinely curious though, because that's obviously South Knot City. Well, so, I'm just looking and thinking, what is it? I know what it's going to do. It's going to take us straight there. And that is massive BT territory. I mean, it's a minefield of BTs. So unless it surprises me and decides to go all the way around, we're going to get hit bad in a minute. I mean, you can see that truck there and that bike. The reason why they're there is because people just get there and they're like, oh, BTs, I'll get out. So I'm really curious what happens here. If I can't see the BTs, I'm screwed. I've got no way of stopping them. Well, I haven't jingled. My Ultra deck isn't going. This is spooky. This area is usually full to the brim of BTs. In fact, this is where that giant BT was that creeped the hell out of me. So yeah, I think if I dismounted right now, I would be in BT territory pretty bad. In fact, my controller's vibrating. Yeah, my controller's vibrating. It's like a heartbeat. I am spooked out. Yeah. Oh dear, dear, dear. This is not doing my stomach any good. I've just got this feeling that I'm going to get into a fight I can't win. And it doesn't happen, it doesn't matter that much as far as, like, it's only a standard order, it's not like a mission order. But I don't want to ruin the cargo. I kind of have pride on the line here. I mean, so far it's going okay, but this throbbing in the controller is really concerning me. Sam doesn't seem to mind though. I mean, he's just chin wagging. Normally in BT territory he'd be quiet as a mouse for fear of being discovered, but he seems quite calm about the whole thing. So maybe I just need to take a lead from Sam's book. Maybe the throbbing's the ground. Because it's haptic feedback, you know, it's designed to give you a sensation of how the terrain is, I suppose, so it could be that. But I can't help it, it feels like a heartbeat. I've got no control, I can't repair the cargo while we're here. We are nearly there though. Just over the hill essentially. So I will give the buddy bot some praise. If you don't want to walk to a destination, you're kind of like in a busy moment, say, and maybe you've just got to go downstairs for something to eat, or I don't know, you just can't be bothered actually doing a delivery. Hang on, let me dismount. This could be a bit of a mistake, but I do need to repair the cargo. Yeah, just supposing you're busy and you don't want to actually do the delivery, this is actually a good option, because it does seem to get to most places as long as it's on the Carol network. Alright, Buddybot heading for destination junk dealer again. This Buddybot's probably going to be glad to dump me. I mean, I'm not going to do everything like this, honestly. This was more of an experiment on my part. I thought, it's a director's cut exclusive. There are people out there who may be curious how these things play out. Is it worth getting the director's cut for something like this? And yeah, I would say this is kind of worth it. I mean, there are a few things in the director's cut that I would say are worth the price of admission, if you like. The things from the Cyberpunk tie-in, they're quite useful. But yeah, I hadn't really played around with this. I'd like I say, I created it in the last save I did. I had a little run around with it, but I never rode it. So yeah, I would give it my ring of endorsement if you're the lazy sort or the busy sort who can't really be bothered going from A to B and you just want the Buddybot to take you there. It is actually capable of taking you there. So yeah, nice little bit of information we've discovered here. Question is, how far... I know it won't get into the prepper shelter, that much I do know, because my cargo is piled pretty high. So it's a case of, will it drop me off outside? I'm just a bits with this though, honestly. This is just something I didn't expect. Oh, Inhabitants 1, the junk dealer. He's on his own. Young love. Young love broken up. We'll have mail about that soon, I assume. Buddybot's progress impeded by the cargo on Sam's back. Essentially, get some cargo off your back. So make delivery, here we go. Skip that.
Harry. Cargo's in decent enough shape.
How did it get damaged? Was it that initial? It wasn't damaged. That was a bit of a iffy response from him. No damage. We should be getting a S rank here. Is it just moaning because I took my time? Why an A rank? I mean, I'll take the speed skeleton. It's kind of why I did this order, but yeah, why such a low score? We got the remote stun bomb. We're at 4-star. That's good. But yeah, I'm confused. Premium quantity, 2 or more. We did that. I can only assume it's time. Yeah, I'm confused there, I'll be honest. I can't think of anything that was wrong with that other than taking... Or maybe that's it. Maybe it's because I used the buddy bot. I have read that the buddy bot does mean... Like, say you use the buddy bot to do a delivery, i.e. you have no involvement in it. The buddy bot will go to the destination, store the cargo in your private locker, and you have to actually finish the order. So maybe that's effectively what happened here, that because I'm riding Sam... Sam's riding the buddy bot, he's effectively getting the same treatment that it's an A-grade delivery because you did nothing. So, yeah, that kind of knocks my estimation of buddy bot down a bit. It's like, okay, it's good in a sense, but I can't give it a full seal of approval. I've just noticed as well my green screen's fading a little bit. I haven't got the lights on in my room. I've just got my webcam light on, and yeah, it seems like a bit of light is spilling into my room, so apologies for that if it's been distracting anyone. But yeah, I'm a bit bummed by that, but I'm not surprised as well.
Come by again soon.
Anyway, we've got an improvement. We've got the speed skeleton. That's why we did this, so that's the big positive here. Is there anything we can take to the Carol artist? We've got that, which is good. What else we got? Film director, distro center, south of Lake Knot City, weather station, south Knot City. Okay, we'll do that because I know the argument might be, hang on, aren't we going to Mama? And I can see the time, 40 minutes. So what I'll do, I'm going to just finish this, send this order, accept it, but we're not going to do it this video. I will craft a speed skeleton Mark 2 though, because I like the idea of having it. So just keep the body part, we might as well. Put the junk on my back and equip the new skeleton. And yeah, I will store the old skeleton in this private locker. Actually, saying that, there's 2 pieces of junk, you can go on the bot. What's the point of having the bot if we're not using it for that? Same with all this lot. Yeah, that should all be fine on the bot. Just means I've got less weight on myself, only stuff I need. Would be nice if I'd got amatic rounds. Maybe I should do that. So I think we'll have to go through BT territory. So let's just do that quickly. Yeah, remote stun bomb.
Can be quite versatile. When triggered, they emit a powerful shock, which should be more than enough to incapacitate every living thing in range. They're also coated with a special adhesive that ensures they stick to any surface they come into contact with. The only limitation is your imagination.
Just realised the volume's been a bit low for this part. Sorry about that. But yeah, I look and I think, okay, remote stun bombs, they're nice, but I think the standard ones are okay. So you don't need them. Let's just craft some amatics, because if we're going through BT territory, I'll need them. Let's place them in the grenade pouch. It'll get rid of some stuff in there. Carry that lot on our back. So,
you there, Sam? This is all my fault. I kept the truth from Lochna, and it cost us our relationship. I need to see her. Will you take me there?
What about the kid? What happens if you leave?
I know. But this thing's bigger than us now. Come back to my lab.
interesting that. Okay, I feel like the game's just nudged me there because, let's have a rest a minute. Essentially, at this part of the game, you've got a piece of mail waiting for you, which I haven't read. And it's from the guy at Mountain Knot City, who's the depot manager. And it's saying, will you speak to Mama? And the only reason I haven't read it is because I didn't want to update the quest log. So it's as if the game said, you know what, you're in the region, you're not going near Mama, you've actually bypassed it, so we're going to give you a nudge that you need to go see Mama. So I feel a bit awkward because I'm actually going to ignore her a little bit longer, although that will finish the next episode. So yeah, me and Buddybot, we're going to go to the Carol artist just to drop this off next part, and then we're going to go to Mama because it seems like the game wants to nudge us along a little bit. Also, whilst we're en route, I'm going to take that lot to the Crater Lake, which is pretty much right next to the Carol artist, so there's no big detour, but we are going to be doing it. Wake up, Sam. So yeah, see you in the next video, folks. We've got stuff to do. I hope you enjoy watching it. Bye for now, though, folks.